Hello guys, welcome back to Mr. English Talks. I am so happy to have you here today because we are going to talk about a dream that many of us share but few of us believe is actually possible. Imagine waking up on a Tuesday morning and realizing you don't have to rush to an office. You don't have to answer to a boss. And you don't have to worry about how you will pay your bills. You are free. This is the concept of early retirement, often called FIRE, which stands for financial independence. Retire early. Now, I know what you might be thinking. You might think that retirement is only for people who are 65 years old, or for people who are secret millionaires. But I am here to tell you that this is not true. Early retirement is not about how much money you make. It is about how much you keep and how you design your life. In this video, I am going to give you a full guide on how to achieve this freedom. We will go deep into the mindset, the math, and the action steps you need to take. So, sit back, grab a notebook, and let's start your journey to freedom. To understand early retirement, we first have to change how we think about work and money. Most of us were taught to follow a very specific path. We go to school, we get a job, we work for 40 years. And then we finally enjoy our lives when we are old. But why should we wait until our bodies are tired to enjoy the world? The story of early retirement starts with a shift in perspective. Instead of seeing money as a tool to buy things, you must start seeing money as a tool to buy your time. Every dollar you save is like a tiny soldier working for you, fighting to buy back a minute of your future. When you buy a luxury car or an expensive phone you don't need, you aren't just spending money. You are spending days or months of your life that you will now have to work to pay for. The moment you realize that time is more valuable than any object, you have already taken the first step toward retirement. The second part of this journey is understanding the magic number. Many people feel overwhelmed because they don't know how much money they actually need to stop working. There is a simple rule used by the early retirement community called the Rule of 25. To find your number, you first need to calculate your annual expenses. How much do you spend in 1 year to live comfortably? Once you have that number, multiply it by 25. For example, if you need $30,000 a year to live, you need $750,000 invested to be financially independent. This might sound like a huge amount, but when you break it down over years of consistent saving and investing, it becomes a realistic target. This math is based on the 4% rule, which suggests that if you invest your money in the stock market or real estate, you can safely take out 4% every year to live on without ever running out of money. Understanding this math changes early retirement from a vague dream into a mathematical certainty. Now, let's talk about the most important engine of early retirement, the gap. The gap is the difference between what you earn and what you spend. If you want to retire early, you must focus on widening this gap as much as possible. There are only two ways to do this. You can spend less, or you can earn more. Ideally, you should do both. Spending less is the fastest way to start. This is not about being cheap or living a miserable life. It is about frugality with a purpose. It means looking at your life and cutting out the things that do not bring you true happiness. Maybe you stop eating out every day, or you move to a smaller apartment, or you drive a used car instead of a new one. These small sacrifices add up to massive gains over time. When you lower your expenses, you do two things at once. You save more money today, and you lower the magic number you need for the future. It is a double win for your freedom. On the other side of the gap is increasing your income. In today's world, there are more opportunities than ever to make extra money. You can start a side hustle, learn a new digital skill, or ask for a promotion at your current job. However, the secret is that you must not let your lifestyle grow as your income grows. This is called lifestyle inflation. Most people, when they get a raise, buy a bigger house or a better car. If you do that, you will be stuck in the rat race forever. If you get a raise, keep living like you did before and put all that extra money into your investments. This is how ordinary people become wealthy. It requires discipline and a clear vision of your why. You have to want freedom more than you want a new pair of designer shoes. Investing is the part where your money starts doing the heavy lifting. You cannot simply save your way to early retirement by putting cash under your mattress or in a basic savings account because inflation will eat the value of your money. You must invest. For most people, the simplest way is through low-cost index funds. These are collections of stocks that represent the entire market. When the economy grows, your wealth grows. Over long periods, the stock market has historically provided a great return on investment. The key here is compound interest. Albert Einstein called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. It is the process where your earnings earn more earnings. In the beginning, the growth feels slow, like a snowball rolling down a hill. But as the snowball gets bigger, it picks up more snow faster and faster. If you start investing early, even with small amounts, compound interest will turn your savings into a fortune over 10 or 20 years. Of course, the journey is not always easy. There will be times when the stock market goes down, or you face an unexpected expense, or your friends are all going on expensive vacations and you feel left out. This is where your mindset becomes your greatest asset. You have to remember that you are playing a different game than everyone else. Most people are working for the next weekend. You are working for the rest of your life. When things get tough, go back to your why. Why do you want to retire early? Is it to spend more time with your children? Is it to travel the world? Is it to volunteer for a cause you love? Having a powerful reason will keep you motivated when the path gets difficult. Storytelling is a part of this too. Look at the stories of people who have already done it. There are thousands of people who retired in their 30s or 40s by following these simple principles. If they can do it, why can't you? The final step in this guide is planning for life after work. A common mistake people make is thinking that retirement is the end of the story. They think they will just sit on a beach for 40 years. But the truth is, humans need purpose. Early retirement isn't about doing nothing. It is about having the power to choose what you do. Many people who retire early actually end up working on projects they love, starting small businesses, or learning new hobbies. They still work, but they do it because they want to, not because they have to. Before you reach your financial goal, Start thinking about what a meaningful life looks like to you. What would you do with your days if money were not an issue? Building a life you love is just as important as building a bank account that supports it. In conclusion, early retirement is a journey of discipline, math, and vision. It starts with the decision to value your time more than your possessions. It continues by widening the gap between your income and expenses. And it grows through the power of consistent investing and compound interest. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a long-term strategy for a better life. You don't need to be a genius or have a high-paying job to start. You just need to start today. Every small step you take, every dollar you save, and every book you read about finance brings you one step closer to that Tuesday morning, where you are finally, truly free. You have the power to change your future, and I believe you can do it. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Mr. English Talks, for more motivational content and guides to help you improve your life and your English at the same time. I will see you in the next video.